at the bottom of the hill. Straight up tryna dig savage, that'll probably get you killed.
What is up, my fellow hip hop heads and music lovers in general? My name is G-Vans and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Special Request Thursdays. And this is where I take all the requests y'all been sending me to listen and review to the albums that you like. And so, yeah, here we are again with 2 albums to review as always. So let's get right to it. So the first album I'm going to review is an EP, the debut EP for the Toronto singer known as Jessie Reyez. I had to say it in a Latino sort of like Mexican accent because I don't know, I can't say Jessie Reyez, like, excuse me, is Jessie Reyez. Yeah, I roll the R's because I'm sexy like that. Anyways, but it's by Jessie Reyez, and the EP is called Kiddo. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. Kiddo, Kiddo. Yeah, I'll say Kiddo. So about this EP. So first of all, about Jessie Reyez. I got into her, I want to say last year. One of my good friends, OC. He actually got me into her. You know, there are moments in my life where I'd be hanging out with him, and he'd be showing me artists I don't like, and I sometimes end up getting into them, and Jessie Reyez was one of them. I like her voice. It's like, how can I explain? Her voice is very different. Like you'd expect like a lot of female singers to have like a more calm and like a more like soothing voice, like a voice that can make you like be sort of like relaxed, I guess you could say. Not Jessie Reyez. Don't get me wrong, her voice is very beautiful. Her vocals are fucking outstanding. But she's a lot more different. You know what I mean? Like she's like a lot more aggressive in her voice, which is, I guess, like kind of hard to like explain because like she is like an R&B like type singer. So how can you get aggressive with R&B? Well, you'd be surprised how many people find a way to do it. She has his like she has such a like unique accent, and like she has such an aggressive tone. She has like such a creepy ass like vibe to her, and it's like, not to mention she's super fucking crazy. In a very good way. I think I did review an album of hers before, not on this channel, but last year on my Instagram I reviewed her EP called Being Human in Public, and that was like the first like full length album I ever heard from her. And I told everybody that she is a very, very crazy like type of artist, a very crazy girl. Crazy in a good way, obviously. Like I don't mean like crazy like damn this bitch is fucking like, but crazy in a good way. Crazy as if she's different, she's aggressive, she's unique. She does a lot of like different shit with her voice and her music. So yeah, that's like something about Jessie Reyez that I like admired. I don't have that many like favorite like female like artists, and Jessie Reyez is definitely like up there. You know what I mean? Like she's a really like great artist. So about the EP, first of all, let's go with the album cover. The album cover is like, what's it called? The album cover is pretty much like a little girl hiding her face behind a balloon. Like she's holding a balloon. She's dressed up like she's going to school or something. She has a skirt on and everything, and she has like a balloon. She's holding a balloon and it's like hiding her face. My bad, guys. My sister needed something. But anyways, like I said, the album cover shows the little girl like hiding her face with a balloon, like I was saying. And apparently, like that whole like the making of that EP was sort of like a family like reunion sort of thing, because apparently the little girl in the album cover is like her niece, and I think like her cousin is the one that took the picture, and I think it was like another one of her cousins, or like maybe it was her brother or sister or something that like designed the art and all that. So it's like, it's like you can tell like just by that Jessie Reyez is like a really like big like family person, and that's what I really like about an artist. That like they're not afraid to show that. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool when I found that out when I did like my research on this album or this EP, whatever y'all want to call it. And so let's see, let's talk about the album itself. Now, first of all, production value is very very great, and pretty much this whole EP is just today is telling stories from her personal life, like testing out her storytelling in general, stories from like her family and all that. Mostly is mostly about her. And let me tell you, she has a very intense and like impressive way to tell her stories. Like I'm not even lying to you guys. Like, let's see. Most of the time, the songs are like about like relationship problems. You know what I mean? She has this one song where like she talks about hiding behind an abusive relationship because you're promised happiness and all that, and that's all you really want. And the sad part is that she's willing to put up with all like this abusive shit from her significant other because all she wants is happiness. So she's willing to do that, and that's something that I think a lot of us can relate to. A lot of us have probably been in a lot of abusive relationships and like were afraid to get out or just didn't want to get out because of trying to find happiness and all that. So you put up with it no matter how fucking terrible it is. So that's a pretty deep topic. Sorry. But I think my favorite song on this EP is probably a song called Figures, because that one is like a boys ain't shit type of like song. It's pretty much her like writing an open like letter to her ex, and while writing the letter, she writes him out of her life. Flushes him down the toilet, puts a fucking knife through his heart, whatever it is y'all want to call it. But she goes off on him, like shit, like how would you feel if you couldn't get me back, like shit like that, like how she really wants to like get him back for all the bad shit he put her through, but she can't. That's killing her and all that, and but like at the same time, she doesn't want to do it because she doesn't want to stoop like to his level. Like, you know what I mean? Like you really want to teach somebody a lesson, but at the same time you don't, because like you still want to be a good person and you still feel that like nobody like deserves to be hurt. But at some point you gotta ask yourself, like how long are you willing to put up with it? You know what I mean? So I think that's my favorite song. I can definitely relate to that one. For the record, I'm not saying I ever wanted to like hurt like one of my exes like real bad at some point. Like not in a physical way either, like mentally. You know what I mean? Like I'm not saying that's why I related to it. Like I just related to it in general because I was hurt, like in a lot of like past relationships, and so like hearing this song really puts a lot of shit in perspective of what I was feeling at the time. I've been single for 3 years now, so it's like I've been pretty good. So yeah. But anyways, this EP is overall something really 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 dope. It's not that long. It only has 7 tracks. I think it's about like 26 minutes long. So it's not that long of an EP. So if you haven't listened to it already, please go listen to it. If it's like not too much. I know 7 tracks might be like, oh, that's too fucking much. Like, please go listen to it if you haven't already. She's a really dope artist. And with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed my review. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram down below. DM me for request. What else should I fucking review? Go ahead and let me know in the comments down below if you have a request, and if I haven't heard of it or never listened to it, I will listen to it and review it on Thursdays when I get all caught up with all the special requests that I got on me. But yeah, follow me on Instagram down below. Go ahead and follow Jessie Reyez on Instagram down below as always. Go show her some love if you want to keep up with any like new stuff that she's gonna put out. With that being said, that's pretty much it. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the second upload for today, and don't forget to stay happy.
I wish I could hurt you back.